today we're going to be reviewing your unique FC teams. Now, the first video went so well, so I just thought I had to do another one. Now, if you want your team to be rated in one of these videos, please either jump into my Discord or follow me on Instagram. Both links are in the description. Alright, it is time to jump into Team 1. Now, my favorite player here just has to be this Lookman. Like, that dynamic and even the story behind it all is just so beautiful. Now, honestly, looking at this team, I don't really know who I want to replace. However, what we're going to do today is if anyone's off chem, like Jordi Alba is off chem here, let's just try find someone that was really good that could get him to full chem. All I had to do was think for a short time about this one. Like, Theo Hernandez would fit so perfectly in this spot. He is probably one of the best left backs in the game too. However, I do see all these players are first owner, and Jordi Alba is such a sick card, so look, you're probably not going to need to upgrade that position. Alright, ratings-wise. Now, ratings-wise, we have 3 categories. The first one is for meta-ness, and that is out of 4. The second one is for how unique the team is, and that is out of 3. And the last one is how fun the team is, and that is also ranked out of a 3. So as an example right here, as this squad, meta-ness, I am going a 3.5. I think it's a pretty meta squad. With uniqueness, I think I was gonna go at 2.5, but the more I look at this, there's so many players here that, like, no one really uses at all. So I think I'm actually gonna go a 3. And then finally, for fun, I think this is gonna have to be a 2 out of 3, and that is a total of 8.5. What a start. All right, jumping into team number 2 here. Now, you're probably seeing a couple of players and going, favorite player? There's no way Red Cap doesn't go with the Australians. But no, I have found somebody else that I love in this team that's not Australian, and that is St. Juiced. This card brings back so many memories, and I have no idea how you've got this man on full chem. Now, if I had to replace a player, it is actually really hard because everybody needs everybody to, like, keep chem, but I'm kind of looking here a cheap upgrade which wouldn't cost you much, which I would rather use. Instead of Adiemi, I would chuck in Malin and change my manager, I think, to Klopp. But look, he's even got the unbelievable looking manager. Now, for rating meta wise, I think this is a 2.5. For uniqueness, I think it's probably also a 2.5. There's a couple players in there I see a little bit, but mostly unique. And then for fun, I think I'm going to stick with a 2.5. You got some fun players in there, especially those Aussies. St. Juiced, there's a couple of really fun players in there. Overall, 7.5. Great team. I love it. Team number 3, and we have a Celtic past and present. Like, how sick is this? Now, this bloke did say it's a very new past and present, and I can see that because there is so many cards, like other cards that he could have. However, my favorite card, look, I wish I could just say the whole team, but I can't. Favorite card is, I know this guy has Jackson Irvine on the bench, so that surely has to be it, right? But nah, if we're being serious here, I think that Larson, like, it is clear the best player here and would be such a fun card to use. Now, who I replace is really hard because they would involve a lot of Evos. Like, I know a lot of Celtic past and present players that could fit in here, but most of them are Evos. One of those Evos that I wish this guy had is instead at that center forward spot on the right, if he could have got a Jota in there. Like, imagine this man running down the wing. I know he only kind of just left, but he's got a 93 rated card that literally is unbelievable. It's like 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. That card looks insane. It would fit so perfectly into this team. For meta-wise, I'm going to have to put it as a 1. I know there's some Evos going on. This team's going to get a lot better. This team could be about a 3 in a couple weeks' time. However, 1 for now. Uniqueness, it just has to be a 3. Fun, mate, there's no way this guy is playing with this team and not having fun. It's a 3 as well. A 7, great squad. On to team number 4, and I tell you what, this might have some of my favorite players in the entire game on it. Now, I actually don't know who to choose as my favorite. There is 2 people that stand out here. One is Sorloth, the Sloth. I don't know, me and my brother used to play with this guy all the time. Like 2-3 years ago, we had like one special card that we used all the time and had so much fun with it. So I love that man. However, there's one player they just love a little bit more, and that is that flashback Renato Sanchez. Like, that card is so unbelievable. Any Renato Sanchez card, I would just auto cop every time, literally for like the past 6-7 years. So I just gotta say that Renato. All right, replacing someone in this team, again, it's hard, and I kind of love all the players in his team again. However, there's one player off chem, so let's see if we can replace Sancho and get them full chem. Now, if we want to go the real expensive option here, imagine Vinny Jr. Tots sitting in that spot. That would be absolutely unbelievable. However, I'm going to go with a weird one here. Foot Fantasy Wesley Schneider. That guy has popped in so many hero player picks. He would fit the team absolutely perfectly, and he's such a good card. Hopefully, maybe you do a hero player pick, he pops up, he would fit that spot perfectly. Now, for rating, I think meta-wise, we're gonna have to probably go with a 3. Unique-wise, probably a 2. And then for fun, it's got to be a 2.5. He's got 2 of my most favorite players of all time here that I've used on this game. It's got to be a 2.5. That's a 7.5 in total. Great team again. I love these squads, all right? I asked for unique squads. We've had a lot of unique squads and teams that I've loved. On to team number 5. And I'm pretty sure this bloke has just built a team around Adam Taggart. This has got to be one of the coolest things I have ever seen. However, look, as another favorite player, getting Red Dembele is kind of wild. Now, who I would like to replace in this team, that is, I don't want to replace anyone. I want to make that clear because the player that I'm going to say might be one of my favorite players in the squad. However, there's one player that is off chem, so we are going to do this again. Job Bellingham is in the team. Now, we need, if I was going to replace him, it's going to be hard. But look, I think someone that would get full chem, that would just be an awesome addition, is Declan Rice. I think he would make this team absolutely perfectly. He would fit that spot just great. However, please don't replace Job. That is such a sick card to have in the team. I also have just realised that I've got no idea how Adam Taggart has got full chem. He must have a Perth Glory goalkeeper, right? I just realised why this guy has hidden his goalkeeper. He's going to have a Perth Glory goalkeeper in the goals because it's like the only way he's got Adam Taggart on chem. Ratings-wise, meta, look, it's going to be hard. I'm actually going to keep it as a 3 because this team is actually so meta. Other than Taggart, basically, everyone else is kind of a really good player in this game. For uniqueness, I think I'm going to go a 2. He's got some players in here that are pretty standard, but like Pele's not standard. I don't know how the heck you packed that, man, but like still, I think I'm going to stick with the 2. And for fun-wise, I think I'm going to go a 2.5. It's so close to a 3. Like, you're telling me Adam Taggart and Pele up front isn't the dream. And that is a total of 7.5. Just another great squad. Building a team around Taggart, like how cool is that? Now to team number 6. Now, oh man, Red Haaland is an absolute joke. Like, GG's. I'm so happy for you. That is so sick. I've just realized he's got Modric and Cancelo red too. Mate, this is actually so elite. The champs grind has actually paid off. Again, now, who would I replace in this team? I don't like saying the name of this player because this is probably the most versatile player in the game. And I say this again, probably don't take him out, but let's get this team to full chem, all right? Let's see if we can do some little math and get this team to full chem. And take out Havertz. I hate saying it, but let's try to find someone that's going to fit that spot. Now, if it was me, I think who I would be going for is Team of the Season KDB. Now, he's so good. He's one of like my favorite players on the entire game. I'm pretty sure it would get this team to full chem. That would be such an awesome, awesome card. However, again, keep Havertz in. That man can play anywhere. He doesn't need full chem, but if we wanted full chem, that's how I'd be getting it. Now for rating, meta-wise, I think this is going to be a 3.5. 5. This is such a cool squad. Even Ramirez, I didn't even talk about him. I love that card so much. Uniqueness, I think I'm going to go a 2.5, mostly because, like, who has a red Haaland? All right, that is just, that's absolutely crazy. And for fun, 3. There's so many players on this team that I either love or would just love to use. If I do the math correctly on that, that's a 9. Chat, we've literally just got a 9. This team might be this is the greatest team I think we've reviewed so far. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see me get a full Australian squad all the way to the Elite Division, click this video. It was an absolute banger. It took me 2 months to film. It was absolutely awesome.